calculator. Whoops. Okay, we'll go with the calculator. Yeah. 680 points. This is going to hurt. It's entirely why I made the replay. My friend Jester goes after these things in the back here. There now. His command unit. I think it was his command unit. Yep, it says mine's over there. And we had two there specifically in case they tried to do that. T-80A is coming from this side by itself, all on its lonesome. Okay. That's not going to end well for it. So yeah, we saw this thing coming from these things coming from pretty much a dozen miles away. Boy, leopard, you know what? There. These are already here, which means they're pretty good. So I deploy that, and they hit, and they sit here for a while. Just get ready to go, and they sit here. They start moving forward. Dodge are doing the bomber fire right into my infantry. Then they turn slightly this way. Volley fire. That is what you do not do with T-80U. It's completely unsupported. This guy just went to a raging fit in chat. Because that is a lot of equipment right there dead, and points-wise. It's not like a lot of individual units and tanks, but that is a very significant portion of that guy's fighting ability. I've made decks that have 4 T-80Us in them. You only have some 60 some odd tanks when you do that. 60 to 90 tanks, if maybe 90 if you're lucky using cheap crap for the rest of them. So you don't get that many tanks when you're using these things. And that was a very significant portion of his fighting ability. Which is one reason why I like to use the Poland deck. Because, well, you destroy a bunch of T-30s. What is a major portion of my army's combat ability? It's a very minor portion. You do this, you lose 4 units, and that represents a significant amount of your army. I really like that. It's like the simple point of failure. But oh well. That was fun. 80 units, crest a hill, end up there, and die. 10-point infantry. And a few other things, like the dragons helped a heck of a lot. But it was mostly just these things. They drove into it, tried to drive past. It was just, they're good when used properly. That is not. And now they're just raging with bombers. Oh no! You destroyed my 10-point armored cars. How will I live? Oh no! So yeah, that's not how you use TVs. And that guy really threw a freaking fit. All the artillery is being focused. And I don't really care. That was a big victory. Don't with the Nordic countries. My frame rate is tanking now. I do kind of like that. PC games, you get so much happening at once on your screen that actually tanks your performance. You'll never get games like that are that Marines. back up, you know, restart. A lot of them. They have tanks. They have some tanks, some leopards, Milan's in the back, Milan's there. Really, if this guy gathered everything and went for it with infantry and armed supported by tanks and everything, he could probably do some damage. But he's not. Ah, there's that T-80A. Dead. I mentioned him before. I just happened to notice he played one over there and it got killed over. Wasn't even a challenge for the M48s. There are the BMPTs. Are they getting up the road? They're getting on the road. This time, the This really has the heaviest fight. You move! You idiot! When you use... When you should... doing it accurately. And I didn't realize all this was there. Okay, great. I start dropping things out there. And I missed the BMP-2 while I'm at it. Expensive piece of kit. Yeah, this guy did. What are these? 80? Nope, the 120s. This guy wants help attacking here, and no one helps him. It's a very large force. You attack out. I like how this guy's attacking with the flag banners. a single Strela. That would kill the Apache. Yes, this is one of these. We're still air spawn points. Thank God. He does have what's there. He's the one marking you. And he goes in with aircraft anyway. This is, I never understand that. So anti-aircraft, and they send in their aircraft. It's like, you know there's anti-aircraft there. You know how much you know your plane's gonna die. They still go. They have a surprisingly quiet area over here. Situation is reversed here. Here we could probably push and win. There, they could probably push and win. Here it's just a draw. And here I'm being an annoying twat. Trying to clear the woods out. Actually, probably over here because the road here is broken and still not fixed. They made these changes there on each side, but they still haven't fixed this goddamn road. It still broke over here, too. Because all they did was, okay, we made the map, copy, paste onto the other side, into mirror image. As a result, this is still friggin' broke. Which is annoying. This thing is... How are we doing on points? We're ahead. One of the big 24,000 point games, which I like more. And I forgot about these guys deploying in the wrong spot. When they brought those T-80s up, we thought that they had a lot more, but they didn't. Instead, they just had the T-80s, which advanced and died. We assumed they had a lot more, because neither me or Gister, or apparently the other guy that is with us, had any good recon. I've got these things. Well, Gister has these things. I'm amazed they're not dead yet. I'm gonna have to reboot my computer because I'm getting single-digit frame rates after this. I'm not sure why. Wasn't necessarily. T-80As finally got decided to back, but it's kind of too late. And he's losing the T-88s. They were winning this. He's brought in 7 BKLs, which is not a bad idea. There's no anti-aircraft defense over here. Oh, one of them died. What? Over here, all the T-80s died that were there, and everything gave us a nice batch of points. Not as good as some. First, I would have pulled these tanks back, because they're very exposed. The Su-25 is just picking them apart, and they are worth a good deal of points. Now they're losing the favorable trades they got. My stormers have cleared this area out, and Woozy's going in with firebombs. None of his firebombs survive. He does. Yeah, he does. Wow. Lucky bastard. I got some stuff down there. There, and it's pretty quiet. These guys smoke, but they're not really making a move for a big attack. There's stuff moving out. It's not going to be going very well for them. Forward. So we'll just watch this one. Wow, that thing has reach. Because that machine gun is actually quite good and destroys that thing. There we go. Game's over. They destroy tanks with those Carl Gustavs. So, it was a minor victory. Decent score. And yep. He also got a positive score. This guy got a pretty good score. We did pretty well all around, with a few exceptions. Iron Blood didn't do all that great. Which is amazing because he was the good army with being supported by 2 not-so-good armies. He should have been stealing our kills and feeding off of us, but no, he didn't, and it's like we kind of fed off of him. So I know 640 of those points, 680 of those points are from the guy with the T-80Us. That just kind of gave me free points, which was kind of, I salute you for giving me free points, thank you. And Weird Boy did terrible. But it wasn't good playing, but they didn't do very good on this side. Oh well, not exactly the biggest, most epic battle, but I just wanted to show you basically how not to use T-80Us. That gave me a lot of free points. Other than that, it was fun, basic, standard, mostly quiet game. A half hour. Have fun, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.